Yes, we're back for round number 2 of high school basketball here in Barberton, Ohio. It's a doubleheader on WHBW, and we're on the second leg of it. Good guys taking on the 9-5, 5-3 Barberton Magics. We are 10-2, 8-0 in conference play. Looking to keep it up, but we're going up against a pretty tough Barberton environment. Our fans really came and packed this place. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Yep, you just know that for a fact. Not too many people in the Barberton student section. I'll be the first to say that. Also tell you one thing. The Pep fan making a lot of noise out there. I'm Tommy Maroon for WHBW. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. We're hoping for a win out here tonight. As you know, last time we played Barberton gave us a run for our money, forcing it to overtime, where we ultimately prevailed with the win, but that was not easy, let me tell you. That's not easy. All righty, still waiting for the good guys and Magics. We got this show on the road. We got less than 6 minutes, so it's game time out here in Barberton, Ohio. Home of the Magics, the Magic City, where they bleed purple. And the Black and Green Brigade going in enemy territory tonight. We'll be in the black tonight. Barberton will be in the white. Our starting 5 will be the same starting 5 you are used to by now. And Nick Dubkowski, Jake Weber, J-Mo Gordon, Carson Cope, and Josh Butcher. For the Magics, I'm not sure who it's going to consist of, but what I can confirm is that this is going to be a tough game. A significantly tougher game than earlier tonight when we saw the girls winning 67-13. Oh my goodness. Let me assure you, in boys basketball, at least with what we've been doing this season, I haven't seen a lopsided game at all this year. Our maximum deficit or lead we've seen, or outcome, I ought to say, 15 points, and it was 63-48 against the Barberton Magics. Or not Barberton Magics, Cuyahoga Falls Black Tigers, I beg your pardon. So there is that. So we're still waiting for this game to begin. Hopefully the shots will go in for the good guys. Hope I saved my vocal cords for this one. I didn't yell that much during the game earlier tonight, but then again, we all expected us to go and take care of business and blow them apart, and that's exactly what we did. We got to do it again here in some high school boys basketball this time. Coach Tanner Huska, right there in the middle of it all, is talking with his fellow coaches. Chris Sauer on the far left, from left to right. It's Chris Sauer, Bobby Bernard, Keith Soy. There's Tanner, Isaiah Young, and Billy Kirchner. Not a bad list, not a bad roster for coaches. Barberton, they have Chad Hazard as their head coach. He is assisted by Dan Donnelly, Audley McGill, DeAndre Davis, Monta Smith, Samar Luke, Devin Garnes. Yep. Pep band pretty loud out here tonight. Don't know who those Magics will be rolling with for their starting 5, but I do know that we're going to roll with a fun one. Yes, sirree. Fans are having fun out here once again. Let's flip the camera around. Now we have Tommy Maroon here. Reminding you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, because it's always fun right here on WHBW, isn't it, folks? Yes? Yes, it is. Goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the next 30 weeks when we play Walsh Jesuit football week 1. Will it happen is the question that I pray to God happens. Coach James Masson heads for the corner. He obviously did a great job today. We can't be mad at him when he went 67-13. There's a look at not a relief coach, but rather a calm coach. Knew it was going to be easy, and obviously he did it. Yep, we're almost ready to get this show on the road. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes here at the Jack Reynolds Court, named after one of the greatest coaches in Northeast Ohio at his peak. Jack Reynolds coaching them from 1969 to 87, winning 343 games, dropping 61, winning a state championship in 1976, as you see right there. Boys basketball, or basketball is what it says, with state champions boys, 1976. Again, a lot of history here at Barberton High School. Last time we're ever coming here to the parquet floor, known as Barberton's Gym. I hope we can go out a winner. Not too many Barberton faithful here tonight. They're 9-5. They're 5-3 in conference play. They did lose to Cuyahoga Falls on this court. They lost to Falls. They lost to us, and I believe Talmadge. But Cuyahoga Falls was the shocker. But anyways, Barberton still bring things out. Remember, last time we played them, we were awarded a technical due to the fact that they dunked at the beginning of the contest. The national anthem will be coming your way in about half a minute from now. So let's sit back or let's all shut up and listen rather. Under 24 seconds so we can get it going. It's Tarahuska right there behind everybody, looking to give us away. Wouldn't that be nice? I think it'd be super nice. That's just me speaking. Let's listen to the playing of our national anthem by the band, I believe. So I would assume. Well, we're ready for some high school boys basketball. Hopefully we got a more exciting game than earlier tonight, which was 67-13. Oh, you gods. We'll be scoring to the right. The Magics will be scoring to the left. Doing the tip-off for us, Josh Butcher. Doing the tip-off for them, Antoine James. Antoine James is a senior. There will be a tip-off this time. No technicals awarded because nobody dunked. Good to see that. Hazard to the right. Tarahuska right there kneeling down as here we go. Hornets, Magic's opening tip-off won by the Magics. Great to have you aboard. Time to play-by-play announcer. All right, here we go. Number 5, Dallas Robertson. Robertson gonna almost lose it, but he retains possession. Dallas Robertson. He looks back to Coach Hazard. Tries to find someone. Dallas going right. He's going to flip one out. Number 23, Kenan Yeager. Guns one. Now underneath the bucket. J-Mo commits a foul. And Dallas Robertson's going to the line. That came 28 seconds through the first quarter as here is Jamil Johnson. Johnson calmly drills the first. Number 5 is Vernon Reynolds. Thank you. 5 is Vernon Reynolds. I apologize for that. Very generous of him. Number 5 says Dallas Robertson right here. Must have changed the numbers, I suppose. Second shot by Johnson goes in, and Barberton is ahead 2-0. Jake gives one to Josh. Josh has it. Josh going to his left. He's looking to find someone. He's going to flip one out to Jake. Oh, no. Jake almost lost it. His ball. Our ball. Thank goodness. 41 seconds through quarter number 1. Jake Weber gets it all the way back. Jake Weber going to try to go to his right. He's tipped. He's fouled by Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds can't believe it. Again, Barberton in the white. We are in the black. Nick got Jake once more. Jake just looking towards Tanner's way. He's finally got it. Jake Weber pump fakes, fires one. Nick Dubkowski right side. All our guys can make threes out here, essentially. Josh Butcher to Carson Cope. Carson Cope driving in. Carson out to Nick. Nick loads up, fires away, and he can't get the scoring beginning as it hits off the rim and then over the backboard. 67 seconds elapsed in the ball game. It's 2-0 Magic as they're trying to deal with our first conference loss of the season. The first road loss. Our only 2 losses have been at home and at neutral. Reynolds gives one to number 24, Colton Klein. Now Reynolds has it. Vernon Reynolds now underneath the bucket, taken away by J-Mo. Perhaps he slides, and there's a whistle. There's a jump ball. It'll be our ball. 1:23 through quarter number 1. Nick, who does he find? He finds Josh Butcher on the left side. 2-0. Barberton leads. That's something they didn't do in the girls' game. Take the lead. Josh is going to try to drive in. He's in some trouble. He takes the tough 2. Oh, my. He's just simply rejected. Looked like that was Antoine James. James fires one out of the corner. That is number 23, Kenan Yeager, a freshman. Now Antoine looking to find someone. Antoine James driving in. Tough 2. No good. Josh Butcher can't get. Jamil Johnson can't get either. Whistle foul on number 11, Antoine James. Yes, I thought it was Antoine James. No, 33, Jamil Johnson. 2 fouls for the Magics, 1 for us. We haven't seen a single field goal at least yet. 2-0, 2 minutes gone by, and the first only means of scoring. We're by the free throw line by Vernon Reynolds. Jake Weber drives in. Jake Weber, prayer of a shot. That's nowhere near the bucket. And Jamil Johnson's got rifles one. Kanan Yeager for 3. That thing is offline, and he gets it back. Yeager going to give one to Reynolds. Vernon Reynolds steps back. Chad Hazard barking out something as Vernon Reynolds going to try to drive in. He's going to bounce one underneath the bucket. Tough 2. First field goal tonight for either school. That's by Jamil Johnson. Actually, thought Jamil Johnson made the free throws now that I think about it. Anyways, regardless, Nick Dubkowski is going to give it to Josh. Josh looking to find someone. Josh may try to do it himself. Almost lost it. Gives it to Jake in the corner. Jake's got to find someone. Good catch by Josh Butcher. Josh Butcher driving in, bouncing on Nick Dubkowski in the corner for 3. No good. Sluggish start offensively as Kanan Yeager puts on a move and makes it 6-0. And Terrence not taking a timeout as we're down in a 6-point hole. Nick Dubkowski, they're making us know that, indeed, Kanan Yeager is a freshman. Nick is 0 for 2 from three-point land. Carson Cope's got it. Carson Cope going to try to drive in. Carson Cope, oh, God, what's he doing? Try and draw a foul. That's what he's trying to do. Meanwhile, that 2-pointer's good by Colton Klein, and still, never mind. Karen takes a timeout. Boy, do we need a timeout like crazy. We're down 8-0, and we played almost half this first quarter. Good golly. Can't like that, folks. Barberton, a lot to cheer about right there, whether it's the cheerleaders or the student section or the pep band on the other side. You talk about a bad start, this is it. Nothing going right for the good guys. The funny thing is that usually us with the rocket fast starts to start off the game, and then we crash down. We can only hope this isn't a sign of what's to come. Once we have a rally in our pocket, we might want to empty it now. It was earlier than anticipated. Colin Goldie in for Carson Cope. Josh Butcher on it. Josh going to try to drive in. He's giving one. Jake Weber. He's got Colin wide on. Does he dare take a 3? Yes, he does. It's short. And it's rebounded by Reynolds. Here we go. He might try to dunk it. 10-0. Antoine James just dunked it to make it 10-0. Might be a long night, folks. Josh Butcher has it taken away. Here we go again. The 2-pointers up and good. Vernon Reynolds has just made it a 12-0 affair, and we've played over 4 minutes in this first quarter. Jake Weber stops, pops the runner, and nothing's going in for us, folks. Nothing. Antoine James gives one to Yeager. Oh, boy, here's a 3 coming up. Oh, thank God he missed. I don't know if I could have taken a made 3 right there. Nick Dubkowski on it. Nick going to try to drive in. He's going to pass one to J-Mo. J-Mo trying to get us on the board, and finally, we're on the board. About time, says Coach Husko. Took us about 4.5 minutes. Vernon Reynolds has it in a 12-2 affair. Barberton with the commanding lead. Reynolds gives one. James back to Reynolds. Reynolds gives one out to James, and he's a little short. Rebound by Colin. Colin out to Jake, almost taken away there. Jake's going to swing one out to Josh in the corner for 3. He got it. All right, how do you outfit one bite at a time, folks? 12-5. Good guys trailing. Vernon Reynolds yet to get past midcourt until now. Vernon Reynolds looking to find someone. He goes to his right. Good double team. J-Mo tries to poke it out. He does poke it out. Dishes one to Jake Weber, at least intended for Jake Weber. He just fouled it a little too far. Carson and Connor checking in for the good guys. 2:34 left in quarter number 1. Camden McNulty and Uriah Young check in for the Magics. And Vernon Reynolds has it. Vernon picked up by Connor. A 12-5 contest. Barberton scored the first 12 of the night. There is number 11, Antoine James. Now rounding out James. James is going to give one out, and there's a three wide open. We can't like that, but didn't go in by Uriah Young. Rebound, foul. He didn't get it, thank God. Camden McNulty instead will have to earn them at the line. Jimmo Gordon did the foul. I think that's his second on the night. And Camden McNulty, we need him to miss probably one. That's all we need, one, as he calmly sinks the first. McNulty. Josh in for Jamo. Jamo's got some foul trouble, my friends. He's got two, despite the fact that he has 2 of our 5 points. Camden McNulty going to try it again. It's 13-5. It is now 14-5. We are undefeated in conference play. Will it change after tonight? Right now, looks like it's gonna. Jake looking to find someone behind the back door. We may want to look out for the backcourt. Jake Weber's still on it, not doing a thing right now. He's going to try to go right. Jake Weber in some trouble. He's going to stop. Going to Nick. Nick needs a corner 3. He can't get it. Connor tries to get a whistle, jump ball, Magic's ball. Second jump ball, we've seen this for score. Oh, good job to poke it out there by Connor, but went out on Reynolds, or Connor. Rounds had it poked out. 14-5, Vernon Reynolds on it. Barberton faithful going nuts. They got good reason. Reynolds, 14-5. Barberton leads with about 92 seconds in quarter number 1. James fires one in the corner. That's Young. Uriah Young bounces one right to Josh Butcher. Good move by Josh Butcher to fend off Antoine James. As there's Connor Dean not taking the 3. Pump fakes. He's going to pass one to Josh a little too long, but Josh is still there nonetheless, and that one he wasn't there. Number 4 is Camden McNulty. As here's Antoine James. James has put on a clinic thus far tonight. It's a high pass. Young saves it back to James. Antoine James gives one underneath the bucket. That's a foul. No bucket, no bucket. Jake Weber, obviously some fouling right there with 61 seconds in quarter number 1. Barberton will inbound, contrary to what they were thinking. There's the number 1 right there that's not Vernon Reynolds. Looks like he ain't checking in yet. Number 5, Vernon Reynolds will inbound, and Vernon Reynolds is going to give it off underneath the bucket. It's good. Marion Peters. And it's a double-digit ball game once more. Jake gives one to Nick. Nick in some trouble. Nick can try driving. Gives one to Carson Cope. Carson out to Connor. Connor's got to get something going. He almost lost it. Gives one to Jake. Jake is hooked out from behind and mercifully fouled Vernon Reynolds. Thank God for that. Having the plug is what they're saying. Dallas Robertson is number 1. That's who number 1 is. They got mixed up. So excuse me. Robertson is tipped to Josh Butcher. Butcher out to Jake Weber. Jake out to Josh. Josh is going to take a 3. He missed it poorly. And James corrals the miss. And Antoine James looking at insult to injury. Here they go, passing. It's tipped all about, trying to save it. Barberton. He stepped out of bounds. Number 1, Dallas Robertson. 23.4 left in quarter number 1. It's not been looking good for the good guys. 0-0, Noah Wright's checking in. Jamo's in for Connor. Looks like we have our starting 5 out there. Jamo has, I believe, 2, and Josh has the other 3, if I'm not mistaken. Good move by Jake Weber. He's got about 15 seconds. Jake Weber looking to find someone. Jake Weber finds Jamo Gordon. Jamo looking to find someone. He's got Carson. Nice catch by Carson. 7 seconds. Carson Cole misses the easy layup. And now here comes Dallas Robertson pouring up the Hail Mary, and he missed. Well, you could not have chalked up a worse first quarter, folks. The good news is there's still 24 minutes left of this affair. 16-5. Good God. Barberton really stuffing us cold out here. It was a 12-0 start for Barberton. They got it. We made it 5-4 in the last 3.5 minutes, but at what cost? We're still down double digits. Coach Sharon can't be a happy man about that. He's telling us what to do out there, folks. On this Friday night here in Barberton, where it is chilly. You heard me, folks. It's chilly. About 0 degrees outside, but fortunately we're staying warm. I'm not staying warm. I'm always cold. I'm always cold. Chad Hazard has to be happy with how things are going for his Magics right now. Clock's about ready. Strike 0. Clear the horn now. Karahuska's gang has a bit of a workout tonight, has a bit of something to sweat about. Barberton having a lot of fun. Can you honestly blame them? They're up 16-5 on the Black and Green Brigade. Nick will inbound, and he will inbound to Jake Weber, thus kicking off the second quarter. And Jake Weber's going to his right. And Jake Weber's going to try to find something. Carson Cope's got it. Carson Cope passes on Nick. Nick's been struggling from three-point land all day. He continues to struggle from three-point land. Jamil Johnson on it. Now here they go swinging it out. Number 24, Colton Klein. Klein gives one back to number 4, Camden McNulty. McNulty flips one. And we'll see if Antoine James gets it. He does. He gets it from 23. 23. Kenan Yeager. Yeager's got it again. Yeager bounces on to 24. Colton Klein. Now Antoine James. James out to McNulty. McNulty looking. He's going to pass 123. Kenan. And Yeager's looking. Yeager's going to try a three from way back. Almost made it, too. Josh trying to save it. Good move there. Carson Cope's got it. Nick Domkowski, tough, too. He got it. 16-7. A minute gone by in quarter number 2. Antoine James, who has a dunk tonight, looking to get more magic going for the Magics. 33, Jamil Johnson back out to James, and now here's 24, Klein, and now here's Yeager in the corner. Oh, no, he's fouled. He is obviously fouled by Nick Domkowski. That'll give Kenan Yeager 3 shots at the line, and they are a perfect, 3 for 3, I think, from free throw land today. Kenan Yeager going to the line. He's a little short on the first one. The first missed free throw of the night. Still going with our starting 5, I see. No sign J. Robert or Ashton. They usually get some playing time out there. The second shot ain't going in either. Marion Peters checking in for Camden McNulty. Marion Peters, excuse me. The third shot by Yeager is good, so he salvages it. Makes it a 10-point game. Jake Weber's got it. See if Isaiah goes to the bench out here. He usually is the one that does all the subbing as Jake Weber's got it. Zone defense. Carson Cope underneath the bucket. He missed it. He missed it. James passes it in the corner again. Yeager for 3. This one is also no good. Jake's going to heave one high up in the air, and Josh Butcher right there. And Josh Butcher not fouled, but he got the bucket, making it 17-9. Largest deficit tonight was 12 points as Antoine James is going to bounce one. Yeager again not taking the 3, going to give one out to Colton Klein, now out. And James has it poked out. Carson Cope's going to take it. Carson Cope's going to lay one up. That's goaltending. That's goaltending. 17-11. That 12-point lead has been reduced to 6. I'll see Colin checking in for the good guys. He's in for Gordon. What a good atmosphere on hand tonight, folks. Vernon Reynolds has it. Vernon Reynolds slowly going to go past midcourt. His team ahead 6. We have not been winning it all tonight. Passing one, number 11, Antoine James. James is going to go around. He's going to his right. He's going to lob one out there. Here's a 3 coming up. That thing is good. Uriah Young. 20-11. Jake Weber's got it. Jake's going to find Nick on the left side. Nick looking to find someone. He's got Jake on the right. Jake looking to find someone. Does he go with Carson Cope? He's in some trouble, I'll tell you that, Jake Weber. Josh has it stripped out, and Carson Cope's got it. Passing it back to Jake Weber. Jake Weber gives one to Josh Butcher. Josh Butcher in some trouble. He's going to try it himself, and he's just simply blocked. That's number 24, Colton Klein, the senior, on it. Whoa, sorry about that, folks. Looks like Jake going down. The 3 ball has not been kind to us tonight. Josh Butcher can't get that one, but he got the second chance shot, thank God. 20-13, Barberton on top. Vernon Reynolds lobs one to James. James being guarded by Jake. Antoine going to go back. Antoine James looking to find someone perhaps. He's still looking going underneath the bucket. You knew he couldn't miss that. Number 25, Marion Peters. And Chad Hazard looking all red out there. It says 20-15. I think it should be 22-13, but I won't say anything. Yeah, it's 22-15. Oh, it's 22-13. I could have sworn it was, but hey, we'll take points in any way, shape, or form. Whether they give you points, like right there, it was, never mind, it says 22-13, so all is fixed. Hazard is taking his first time out of the night. Good guys down on. The Highland cheerleaders trying to get the Highland faithful going. 8-0 in conference play, 10-2 in the regular season. Obviously, we ain't playing like that right now. We're playing pretty bad. 22-13, but there's still a lot of time left to assume things in this 22-13 affair. Chad Hazard talking things over with his Magics. Connor's out there. Carson sitting on down. Nick will inbound to Jake Weber. 4:40 left in quarter number 2. Good guys, 13. Magics, 22. Jake Weber looking to find someone, perhaps. He's going to his left. Going to try to get something cooking towards the right side. Gives one to Josh. Josh going to try to do it himself. Foul. He got it. Wow, we knew that. Right, 24 is Colton Klein, as we've only used 7 men tonight. Very rare to see a 7-man rotation. Such a tight rotation out there for the good guys. Again, we haven't seen J. Robert Ashton out there. Haven't even seen Dame either. Of course, Henry Sauer's hurt. Jamil Johnson and Kenan Yeager. Kenan Yeager. As we are down half a dozen. 4 minutes, 19 seconds in quarter number 2. Vernon Reynolds going to try to get something on Connor Dean. He finds James. James gives one back. That's Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds going to try to drive in. Reynolds is going to try to spin. Reynolds is rejected. And Nick Dubkowski grabs it. Nick Dubkowski passing midcourt. Gives one Jake Weber. No 3 attempt from Jake yet. Jake looking to find someone as Jamon Carson will check in. Again, that 7-man rotation. Nick Dubkowski not loading up. He's going to pass one to Connor. He's going to load up far away. Oh, so close. And it is Yeager on the rebound. And Kenan Yeager gives one to Antoine James. Vernon Reynolds looks to find someone. Vernon Reynolds with his Magics ahead 6, and that's an illegal screen on number 33, Jamil Johnson. J-Mo and Carson checking in for Connor and Colin. We are really rolling with our stars out here tonight. When I say we're really going with our stars, I really mean it. Chris Sauer also standing up on left corner of your screen. Jake Weber with the good guys down 6. He's going to find Nick Domkowski. Good catch by Nick. Nick gets Carson Cope, and Carson looking nice touch. He didn't finish, though. He did not finish. Jake, no, Nick tried to poke it out, but Round still on it. Passes one. Looks to be Eager. Eager out to number 4, McNulty. McNulty, the runner, no good. And Josh Butcher trying to escape out there with 3 minutes. Nick is going to catch it. Does Nick load up? No, he doesn't. He's going to stop, pop, shoot, and miss. We've really struggled from the field tonight. Let me assure you that. Good thing Barberton ain't run away with it yet. Rounds out to James. James, nice pump fake. James. And James back out to Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds steps back. Colin Goldie checking in next set. Ball 2:37 in quarter number 2. Vernon Reynolds being guarded by Josh. Oh, he just burned Josh. Gives it off. Here's the 3 on the way. That's no good. Oh, almost went in, though. Out of bounds. Who's it out on? It is out on us. 2:26 left in quarter number 2. You see our faces out there. They look red. That means we're really working hard out there. We are really sweating out here. Does McNulty got it from Uriah Young? Yes, he will. Colin can't get it. And McNulty back out to Vernon Reynolds. 2:20 in quarter number 2. 22-16, Barberton leads. Antoine James trying to point out something. Gives one number 5, Vernon Reynolds. Vernon Reynolds is going to travel. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in quarter number 2. Yep, Josh was going to give it to Jake with 2:06 left in quarter number 2. Jake Weber looking to find someone. He's going to his right. He's got Josh Butcher. Josh has it tipped out on Josh Butcher. A lot of sloppy play as of late. My goodness. Robertson checking in for the Magics. As number 5, Vernon Reynolds has it. Heard Dallas Robertson. I don't see him out there. Vernon Reynolds, a man 43, gives one to Antoine James. James out to 24. That is Colton Klein. Now here's Kanan Eager. Kanan Eager out to number 22. That is, of course, Uriah Young. Driving in, passing down the corner. No 3 coming up inside, going in. Tough 2. He got it. Colton Klein has just made it 24-16. Jake Weber gives one to Carson. Carson looking, he stops. He passes it to Jake. Jake with 70 seconds. Carson, Collin, right side. J-Mo Gordon. Now Josh in the corner for 3. Please go in. It doesn't. Carson tipping. Nice. Ooh, do we need that or what? 24-18. All right, coach is standing up, telling us to get back out there. Antoine James is going to catch it. James out in the corner to Young. Now James gets it back. Antoine James, 46 seconds. Here's Uriah Young and now Colton Klein. And now there's a tough dunk. My word, he's done it again, Antoine James. 26-18. It'll be, I believe, Barberton ball getting into the third quarter unless we can force a jump on Colin. Jake, good pump fake, Jake. Colin in the corner, he's going to think 3, and he's going to miss. But Josh is in the right place at the right time. He is going to not get the bucket to count with 19.1 left. Dallas Robertson will be checking in for Barberton. As Klein commits the foul. Robertson in for Reynolds. And Nick Domkowski in for Colin Goldie. 26-18. Good guys in some trouble out here. Jake's got to find someone. Finds Josh Butcher, who catches it. Josh Butcher going to try to drive in. He's going to stop, spin, tough two. He's fouled. There we go. We'll go to the line with 12.3. Draymond nowhere to be seen right now. He's only committed 2 fouls in this ballgame, both in the first quarters. Connor's checking in a minute. Josh goes to the line, looking to make it at least a 7-point game. He has made at least a 7-point game. Connor in for Colin. So here we go again. Josh Butcher trying it again. 26-19. Good guys losing. Jake all the way back as a second shot. Also good by Josh Butcher. Picked up by Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds running right. Reynolds stopping. Reynolds driving in. Reynolds is fouled. Reynolds will not go. Got the bucket there. He's going to have to earn them with 3.5 seconds. Jake did the foul right there as Vernon Reynolds goes to the line, looking to make it at least a 7-point game. Well, with 16-5 after the first quarter, so we made it a little bit more manageable, I suppose. Noah Wright is in for Barberton. Number 14, Cash McKinney might be checking in soon. Okay, is indeed in the sophomore. 7-point ball game. Brown's trying to make it 8. He does. Dallas Robertson checking in for Barberton. 3.5 seconds. Nick's got to hurry. Nick's got to hurry. Jake catches it. Jake's going to have to put the shots in. Here's your half-court heave. That thing is... Oh, my God, he did it again, Jake Weber. Holy cow. 28-23 at the break. That's a real momentum shifter. Second time this season, Jake Weber has drilled a half-court heave. Would you believe it? But we're still down by 5. We're now down by 5. Excuse me. Still, what a phenomenal shot there by Jake Weber. Let's hope they can get something cooking for the Lacking Green Brigade. As Coach Tanner talking with Josh Butcher out there. Tell you, Jake makes it look easy from half court. He did it against Hudson. He's done it against Barberton. He's going to inspire half this team. He's going to inspire the whole team to make half court shots now. Isn't he? Well. What do we have here? A 28-23 contest. Good guys are trailing. It is halftime right here. The halftime report brought to you by no sponsor. Please sponsor us. If you know a company, please sponsor me. I'd want some cash. I really want. Oh, my goodness. 7:57, almost 8 p.m. Pep Band having fun out there. Pep Band really having fun out there. Let me assure you that. 5 points separate these two schools. We'll see what we can do out here. Looks like the entire Barberton student section just disappeared. Wow. So they'll come back for the second half, but still, kind of odd to say that. Because the Pep Band can't leave. They can't leave at all. What if they have third quarter stuff like you do in football? I just remember doing Pep Band my freshman year and sophomore year, and then COVID came along, and that was the end of that. That was the end of that. Looking at the conference standings, it's not just Barberton with 3 losses, it's Talmadge and Aurora with 3 losses in conference play. Meanwhile, they're welcoming Pierce Taylor, the new head coach of Barberton football. Pierce Taylor, the new face of Barberton football, taking over for Tony Gatto, the all-time winningest coach in the history of Barberton football, according to that banner right there. If we can zoom in. Yep, Tony Gatto, you see it right there. 2014, 2015, 77 and 63. I don't know if that counts the game that he just decided not to show up against us or whatnot. Let's hope Pierce Taylor doesn't back out of games. No, I don't think he will. He seems to be a good dude. Looks like a good dude. So it's 28-23. Black and Green Brigade need a little bit some help out here. It's a 10-minute break instead of an 8-minute break like what we saw in high school girls basketball tonight, because that game was over before you could say it was over. Now, Barberton was up by 12 at their peak when it was 12-0. We've got it to 5, a little more manageable if I were to say so myself. Let's keep it that way. Let's try to take the lead. So, it's been a good one thus far. Will continue to be a good one. It's a $1 million question. Here at the Jack Reynolds Court in Barberton, Ohio, named after that dude right there. You see his name, Jack Reynolds. Not a shabby record, won state championship in 1976. Took them to the state finals in 1977. You see it, well, boy. Whoops, wrong way. 1977, boys basketball runner-up. 1982 as well. Not a bad resume for Mr. Reynolds. Obviously, when you win a lot of games, you're going to have stuff named in your honor. But that's pretty obvious. So 16 minutes down, 16 minutes to go. Jake drilled a half-court shot to take us to the half down 5. Coach Huska still talking things over, I could only assume. Ooh, brother, my phone's at 48%. Should have asked for the rest of this contest, you'd hope. Keyword is you hope. Start off at 71% upon tip-off. If this battery drains on me even more, I'll hop out of the gimbal and go to my bare hands. These shaky bare hands. Yep. Mr. Taylor, our assistant principal, talking with Coach James Madison right there. Coach Madison did himself a good job winning 67-13 earlier tonight. It was a lot of fun for the good guys. Let's hope the fun continues with the sweep. Barberton girls basketball is easy. This is not. This is Barberton boys basketball. Let me assure you that. Here's a look at Mr. Pierce Taylor, the new face of Barberton football. We definitely wish him luck, even though we will never see him, because, of course, we will be on the national side. They'll be on the American side. We're still on the American side, just like us, except next year that'll change. Pep band making a lot of noise out there as we're still trying to break out of the locker room out here, folks. Less than 3 minutes, I see Coach Keith Soy out there leading the charge. Here we go. Coach Bobby right there as well. As the ball boys are going to get the balls for us. Yes, sir. 5-point ball game. Anyone's ball game. What will happen in half number 2? One can only hope that half quarter gives us a shot of confidence. It'll be Magic's ball coming out of the second half. You see the arrow pointing to the right for Barberton. While we're on the topic of Barberton, Chad Hazard's team back out there. So Connor drills a 3. No points from Connor or Colin yet, I believe. And I think all our points have come from the starters tonight. So there is that. Barberton uses a lot of dudes out there, and keep you on your toes. I'll tell you that. I like larger rosters. I like more players on my team. Really got you worried about more than 5 players, more than 8 players, more than 9 players. Do what I say, do what they say, the more the merrier. Yeah, just 7 dudes used by the good guys tonight. Hard to believe, I know. So the Magics are ready to get this party started in the second half as they will get the ball second half. We're looking to get something cooking. Less than a minute till it's time to get this third quarter up and running. How about that, folks? And the Tanner comes towards the middle of the huddle. We talk things over with the good guys. He's doing a good job this season. Of course, 10-2 on the campaign. But it was a sluggish start for the good guys that could doom us. 12-0 at our peak. 16-5 after the first. We've got it to 28-23. Clock about ready to strike 0 any second now. So still waiting. 3, 2, 1, and 0. What do we have in stock in these next 16 minutes? That's something we will figure out relatively soon. Antoine James will inbound. Inbounding to Dallas, or no, Vernon Reynolds, I beg your pardon. Vernon Reynolds got the ball from Antoine James. James with 2 dunks tonight, my goodness. Antoine James is a senior. Good thing he's a senior. I mean, we would have to deal with him next year, but then again, we don't play the Magics next year. Colton Klein, and now there's Reynolds. Reynolds looking to find someone. For Reynolds out to Colton Klein, bouncing one of the Canan Yeager. Way back, good catch there by Vernon Reynolds. Saves going out of the corner. Antoine James not going to take the 3. Looks like a zone defense as there's a pass caught by Canan Yeager. Somehow stayed in bounds. He's going to bounce one back. And a good save there by Vernon Reynolds back out in the corner. That's Yeager. They're going into a crouch out here, folks. As Yeager passes it back to Vernon Reynolds. Gives one out to Antoine James. Antoine James looking. Gives one off, number 24. That's out on number 23, Canan Yeager. 50 seconds elapsed, and they didn't get a shot. Oh, how frustrating that's got to be. Jake Weber, who made that half-court shot earlier to end the first half, has the ball. Jake Weber looking to find someone. He's going to his left. J-Mo sets the screen. Jake Weber goes to his right, finds Carson Cope. Carson dumps one off. Good catch, Josh Butcher. J-Mo Gordon trying to bully his way in, and I think he traveled. And now we don't get a shot off. How about that? 1:14 elapsed in quarter number 3 as Vernon Reynolds has it. Vernon Reynolds looking. Vernon Reynolds is trying to find someone. He finds Antoine James. James looking, he's going to bounce one. Try and drive in. Now Colton Klein wide wide alone. He didn't get it. Ooh, James was thinking about dunk. He didn't get it, though. And James is going to think three now. Watch out. No good. Josh Butcher corrals the miss. Josh Butcher tripped up and fouled by Jamil Johnson. White 33 is indeed Jamil Johnson. Looks like they're going with Marion Peters. Marion Peters. Nick is going to give this one to Jake. About a minute 50 gone by in the second half, and nobody's scored yet. Jake looking to change it, perhaps. He's looking. He's got J-Mo underneath the bucket. He's got it. He's going to flip one, and Carson has to go out on him. Oh, that's a tough break. And now Uriah Young checks in for Barberton. 2 minutes through this third quarter. Nobody's got on the board yet in this third quarter, or second half, of course. Uriah Young. Young looks. Young is going to heave one to Eager for three. Got it. Payne and Eager. 31-23. Nick, will he try to get that three back? He's going to give it to Josh Butcher. Josh Butcher not fouled. Never mind, he is fouled. 2:29 gone by in quarter number 3. Our chance to score for the first time all quarter. So I believe it was number 22, Uriah Young, that did the fouling. Trash going to try his hand at 2 shots. Barberton already 2 fouls in this quarter. Josh makes the first. That's good. Ain't no subs from us. Connor and Collins sent on down. That took its precious time before it went in. 31-25. Vernon Reynolds has it. Reynolds looking to find someone. Vernon Reynolds is going to try to bounce one, and he bounces it right to Josh Butcher. Good job by Josh. Jake's going to catch it. Jake tough 2. He got it. And it's a 4-point game now. Closest it's been since the first quarter. But here comes Yeager. Yeager out to Reynolds. Reynolds drives in. Reynolds is rejected. Josh Butcher. And now Carson Cope's got it. Carson going to give one to Jake. Jake loads up, fires away. He didn't get it. Oh, man, oh, man. And Antoine James gives it to Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds to James. James got it. 33-27. Jake Weber with 4:40 left in quarter number 3. Josh Butcher. Josh to Jake. Jake looking to find someone. He's got Josh. Josh back to Jake. Jake's got Nick wide alone. He's got Carson wide alone, but he's going to pass it to Jake instead. Zone defense here as here comes Josh Butcher for 3. No. That's saved by Marion Peters. Vernon Reynolds has it. Reynolds looking to find someone. Vernon Reynolds with 4:10 left in quarter number 3. Vernon Reynolds splits by the double team, tries to pass, and Peters got it to make it an 8-point score. So they've doubled their lead from 4 to 8. And Connor's checking in next dead ball. 28-23 at the half. It's now 35-27. Nick does not load up. He gives a weak pass, crazy pass to J-Mo. Carson, crazy pass. Jake's got it. Jake, we need a bucket like crazy. Josh trying to provide us with one. He does to make it 35-29 with 3.5 in quarter number 3. Antoine James has it. And James just holding on the ball. Antoine James not doing anything yet. He's going to find Vernon Reynolds left side. And Reynolds will step back. Isaiah standing up with Tanner. Trying to get a good view of the game. In the corner, Kenan Yeager, a little off target, thank God. No, 22. That's Uriah Young as Jake Weber lays one up and in. 35-31. So here they go with the ball. That is Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds goes to his right. Vernon Reynolds gonna pass one. James back to Reynolds. Reynolds looking to find someone. Reynolds, Vernon Reynolds steps back. 4-point ball game. 2.5 left. Vernon Reynolds being picked up by Jake Weber. Vernon Reynolds gonna try to drive in. Tough two. It didn't go. Good rebound by Josh Butcher. And Josh has Nick wide along corner three. No. And J-Mo hustles for, I think that'll be our ball, I believe. Waiting for the call, and I believe incorrectly. It's Barberton ball. Connor Dean and Colton Klein are in. I don't know why they're saying you can't do that. I don't even think that was a foul. Regardless, J-Mo checks out. Four-point ball game. It was a 5-point game at the break. Back an 8-point ball game with 3.5 left before the break. Antoine James has it. James looking to find someone on the left side. Antoine James, good one. Oh, it's in and out, and Josh Butcher dives, and he got it. Josh Butcher, Coach Sharon's taking a timeout. He's taking a timeout, and he didn't get it. Fortunately for him, it's still our ball with 1:57 left in quarter number 3. It was a jump ball, that's why. Camden McNulty in for Kanan Yeager, the freshman. The only other freshman is Javante Brandon. Where's number 13? Here is Jake Weber out to Connor Dean. Connor Dean stops, looks for someone he's got. Marion Peters, that's who he's got. Here they go, lobbing with Antoine. James fails the dunk. Oh, my goodness. Jake Weber, talk about a break. Nick's going to take a three, and he can't get that. Rebound by Klein. Here they go with Peters. He won't dunk it. He'll simply make it with a layup. Connor's got it. Josh lost it. Foul. Foul, and Chad Hazard does not like that one bit. Camden McNulty commits the third foul of the court for Barberton. I have no clue what the student section is trying to say as Josh catches it. He's got a bad pass, but Jake's right there. Connor, almost a bad pass, but he's still got it. Jake goes to his right. He's got Nick Dubkowski with a little over a minute in quarter number 3. Nick, he's going to struggle with 3-point line, gives one to Connor. Connor looking. Connor in some trouble. Connor in some real trouble. Josh gets it. Josh looking. Josh Butcher goes in. He lays one up. He got it. 37-33. Antoine James, who has 2 dunks tonight. Definitely wish he had 3 had he made the alley-oop. Antoine James, tough dude to defend. They're probably holding him for the last shot. 30 seconds. James is going to bounce one. 22, that's Uriah Young. And now back to James from 24, Colton Klein. Tipped. Got to get there if you're Carson Cope, and he doesn't. Nice try, though. 19.7 left in quarter number 3. They're doing their 50-50 raffle, I hear. 23, Kanan Yeager checks in for Barberton. Uriah Young inbounding, presumably to Antoine James. James will get it, pick it up. Now they're obviously holding it for the last shot, you would assume. 14 seconds. Got to force an errant shot, that's for sure. James with 10 seconds. Gonna give one out. And back to Antoine James. James looking. He's got 3 seconds. Loads up, fires away. No good. And a rebound. That won't count. Wasn't going in anyways by Uriah Young. Well, we got it to a 4-point game. It was 5 at the break. So you'll take wins in the quarters, I guess. 28-23. We outscored them 10-9 in that third quarter. Coach Shaner still has a long upward hill battle. My goodness, the pep band making a lot of noise. The students have had a lot to be excited about, particularly a 12-0 start. Well, after that 12-0 start, we've outscored them 33-25. There's just one major issue. That's not a 12-point. That does not cap off the 12-point deficit they made. This game ain't over yet. Let me tell you one thing, folks. Connor and Colin check out. Fouls reset. Antoine James gonna inbound it to Vernon Reynolds, I would assume, and I assume correctly. Vernon Reynolds with 8 minutes, less than 8 minutes to kill. They can hold it for as long as they want, technically. There's no shot clock, keep that in mind. Reynolds passes one to James, and now there's Yeager, and now there's 33, Jamil Johnson. 24 is Colton Klein, and now James going in. Antoine James going to try to do it himself. Rejected. How about Nick Dubkowski, I believe? Now it's Josh Butcher. Regardless, Jake Weber's got it. Jake going to try to drive in. He's going to pass one. Josh, here comes the corner three. It is no good. That three-point line really doing numbers on us. Foul called on Gordon, his third of the night, I believe. So there is number 5, Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds with 47 seconds gone by. Corner for every second counts for the good guys. Let me tell you that. 33 is Jamil Johnson wide alone. Number 24, Colton Klein did not take the three, though. Klein's going to try driving. Klein's going to give one back to Antoine James. James trying to go in, bounces one in the corner. Here they go. Looking to find someone. He's got number 5. Oh, boy, here's a three. You knew that was going in. Vernon Reynolds has just made it 40-33. Carson in the corner trying to get it back. He does. Wow, we need that. Three-point line's not been too kind to us tonight, folks. Vernon Reynolds has it past midcourt. He's going to give one. Oh, boy, swift and foul. J-Mo's going to take it. J-Mo looking to do something. Josh Butcher has just made it a 2-point game. 40-38. That 12-point deficit, not that bad all of a sudden. It's now 2 points. Reynolds. Go over 2 minutes gone by. Good catch by Johnson. Jamil Johnson now. Klein, and now number 5, Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds bounces one out to Antoine James. James going to try to go in. James is going to bounce one right to Carson Cope. We can tie it if we want. Heck, take the lead with a three. I'd play for a tie. You got plenty of basketball left. 5:47 to be exact. Jake Weber to the right side. He finds Carson. He finds Josh. And Josh may try to do it himself. No charge. Never mind, there's a charge. See Coach Billy Kirchner's hands up in the air. He can't believe it. No one on our side can believe it. Barberton really wanted that momentum slip away, ladies and gentlemen. Up 12-0 at their climax. It's now 40-38. Good, my phone's at 37%. Pierce Taylor, indeed, the head coach of Barberton football now. As it says so right there. Well, after a rocket pass start for Chad Hazard's team, things have really tailed off. We've scored the last 5 points, and trust me, in high school basketball, a 5-0 run is like a 15-0 run in the NBA. You don't see too much scoring in high school basketball. As you see right there on your screen, 40-38. And as you can tell right there, if there's a jump ball, it'll be our ball. 10-2, 8-0 in conference play, trying to make it 11-2, 9-0 in conference play, and really keep our foot on the gas for that American Conference. Even if we lose, we still have a 2-game lead in the conference, and again, it'd take a nuclear meltdown for us to blow it. I ain't no betting man, but I'd bet we win it. What about this game? I'm not sure. James will inbound to Reynolds. We're in pressure by Jake Weber, who what's up. And Vernon Reynolds has the ball. Vernon Reynolds looking. Vernon Reynolds in some trouble. He's looking to find someone. He goes to his right, flips one out to 23 Canan Yeager. Now Antoine James rather. Canan Yeager's got it. Yeager steps back. Yeager looking. Yeager in some trouble. Josh Butcher playing really good defense. Antoine James has it. James in a 2-point ball game goes to his right. A little over 5 minutes for him to kill. And James passes one. They go number 24. That is Colton Klein's got it. Colton Klein in some trouble. Gives one to Vernon. Vernon Reynolds goes back, or Carson Cope goes back. About scored them 5-3 in this fourth quarter thus far. Reynolds against Jamo Gordon. He's rejected. Josh takes it. We can play for the tie. Jake Weber spinning. Jamo, Carson, 3-ball. Boom! Strangleact at the first lead of the night for the Hornets. Oh, boy. 41-40. And now the pressure amounts to Chad Hazard's team. Vernon Reynolds, left side. He gets it back. Bounces one going in. Johnson, Reynolds, 3. Around the rim and not in. Jamo to Jake. Over halfway through the fourth. We're right about now. Jake Weber goes in. Jake made on nope, a foul. Josh's 3 wasn't going in anyways. Looks like that was 23. Canan Yeager on the foul there first. Uriah Young checking in for Barberton. Marion Peters also checking in for Barberton. 4 timeouts left for the good guys. 3 left for Chad Hazard. His Magics. Nick catches it. Nick on the run. He got it. And now Sanders started to take a timeout. 3:53 left. And quarter number 4. What a shot there by Nick Dubkowski. And Chad Hazard's not going to be the most pleased man on planet Earth about that. 60-second timeout. So it's 43-40. Going on a 10-0 run. Oh, ye gods. You heard me right. 10-0 run. How about that? Barberton was up 40-33. That it's at their peak of the fourth quarter. They're now down in a 3-point hole. That 12-point lead they had evaporated. Can we just take it away for good? I couldn't find the right words right there, folks. Sarah's going to break out the game. Coach Huska really doing a great job this season. A lot of close games this year. But hey, are we undefeated in conference play? Yes, and that's what matters. Do we only have 2 losses this year altogether? Yes. And were they very close games as well? Also, yes. Vernon Reynolds has it. Vernon Reynolds with 3:46 left in regulation. Gonna give one to James, and now Rounds has it. Rounds out. Here's the 3. Whistle, legal screen. He wasn't gonna make the shot anyways. Marion Peters commits the second foul of the quarter for Barberton. They're really letting this thing slip away, folks. Nick's got Josh Butcher on the right side. 43-40. Josh has it. Josh going to his left. We'd love another bucket here, make it a two-score game, and Josh may try to. Oh, no, Nick Dubkowski's going to try to, and Nick Dubkowski didn't get it. Ooh, that's tough. Uriah Young feeling the heat. He's one high. Good catch by Peters. Peters fends off everybody, gives it to Reynolds. And wide along, corner three to tie. Colton Klein, 43's on the board. Jake, good behind the back dribble. Less than 3 minutes left in regulation. Josh has it poked out by Vernon Reynolds. Boy, did Barberton need that or what? We got on a 10-0 run. 2:53, Jake catches it. Jake pump fakes, he goes in, has it taken out on himself. That ain't good. 2:49 in regulation. Barberton's only had 2 buckets this quarter, both being critical three-pointers. Want to make it a 7-point game, want to knot it up. Chang offense. You don't hear too many offense chants out there. Mainly defense, as in we need defense. And Uriah Young dishes one to Nick Dubkowski, who takes it. Jake Weber with 2.5 minutes in a 43-all ball game. Jake to J-Mo. J-Mo looking. J-Mo in trouble. J-Mo tough. 2. Oh, how about Carson? Cope putting that one in. And it's 45-43. And then it's our ball to follow. Lord have mercy. 45-43. Jake will inbound. 2:18 left. We reclaim the lead, folks. Jake to Josh. Josh. Oh, Josh Butcher goes in. Josh Butcher denied, but he got it back and he got it in. 47-43. Good guys lead. So there's Vernon Reynolds. Out to Antoine James. James, what a move. 2 timeouts left for Barberton. That comes with 1:59 left in quarter number 4. How about this one? 47-45. We're winning, but by the slightest of margins. Once again, our largest lead tonight, 4. Barberton's largest lead tonight, 12. Tommy Maroon here for WHBW. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. Woo! Too good of a ball game again. Way too good of a ball game. 1:59 remains in regulation. 2 timeouts left for Barberton. 3 timeouts left for Coach Huska and his guys. Coach Hazard, 2 once again. 119 seconds left till regulation at the bare minimum is over. Josh to Nick. Back to Josh. Josh slowly but surely going to get past midcourt. Don't you fret, folks. He just did it. Josh Butcher. Josh with 106 seconds gives one. Jake Weber. Our stars have really had their pedal to the metal out here all night. Carson Cope. Nick Dubkowski. Jake Weber. 90 seconds left in regulation. They need 3 more fouls to put us in the bonus, folks. Jake killing a bunch of clock out here. We've killed almost 40 seconds as of now. Jake trying to go in, and Eager does some fouling. 40 seconds after that timeout. Good job to kill a bunch of clock there by the Black and Green Brigade. Number 5, Dallas Robertson in for Barberton. 79 seconds left in regulation. 47-45. Good guys on top. Nick trying to find someone. May go for Jake. He goes for Josh instead. Josh gives one to Jake. Not doing a thing, Jake Weber. I think that's a good idea. Jake Weber trying to drive in now. Jake Weber stops. No travel, thank God. Now they call the travel. 64 seconds left. Yeah, that looked like a travel. We can argue all we want. I think that was a travel, and when I think I mean I know. Now the Barberton faithful getting very vocal out here, getting very animated. Vernon Reynolds in the final minute of regulation. Vernon Reynolds passes it to Jamil Johnson. Now Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds going to give this one out to Canaan Eager. Canaan Eager looking. Canaan Eager gives one out to Antoine James. They're probably going to hold it for the last shot. Be on the lookout for that, folks. 42 seconds. James out to Colton Klein. Now Vernon Reynolds. Reynolds spins. Reynolds, no travel. Passes it to Klein. Klein fouled. Oh, no. At least he didn't make it. Jake Weber did the fouling. It's Colton Klein going to the free throw line. Good guys ahead by 2. We'll see if it stays that way. Klein got the first, so it's a 1-point game. Good news is you can hold it for the last shot. But Coach Huska's going to burn a timeout. A 30-second TO. With 30.9, perhaps trying to ice Colton Klein. If there's a jump ball, it's our ball. There's no by the possession arrow right there. Hazard's got 2 timeouts. Huska's got 2 timeouts. Boy, I feel bad for whoever's going to lose this game. This has been just too good of a ball game. Way too good of a ball game. Barberton band making a lot of noise. Earlier this season, these 2 schools went to overtime. Will this one go to overtime as well? We're 30.9 seconds away from learning if it will or won't. Dear God, Colton Klein's got to miss out here. No other way around it. Wait, I got the rebound. Klein goes to the line, and he misses. And rebound by Barberton's Antoine James. James, as Hazard takes a timeout 5 seconds later. Talk about luck not being on your side. 1-point ball game. 30-second TO for the Magics. Coming down to the next 25.9 seconds, more than likely. Of the ball game, considering that's a 1-point ball game. Black and Green Brigade in a world of trouble. We were trailing by 12 at our peak, up by 4 at our peak. Barberton, it wouldn't surprise me if they just try to clutch on the ball and wait for the last second to put one up. That's what I do, at least if I'm Chad Hazard. Well, he's got a timeout left, so in case things go awry, he can take his last timeout. Got to take it away, no doubt about it. Same 5 out there for the good guys. We've used 7 dudes out here tonight. And Young gonna inbound. Young. Oh, no, that's it. Poyer's no good. Hurry for Josh Butcher. Josh Butcher. Oh, no, how was that a travel? That sure as heck did not look like a travel. 20.7 left, I don't believe it. That was not by any means necessary a travel. You have got to be kidding me. And the Butcher's obviously not happy about it. I'm not happy about it either. That did not look like a travel. Dear heavens. I'd have to agree with that. Horrible call indeed. And Reynolds can hold it for the last shot. You know he's going to try isolation, perhaps against Jake Weber. It's up to Jake Weber. Vernon Reynolds, 11 seconds. Vernon Reynolds is fouled. Jake Weber, 8.8. Taryn was asking, begging for a foul. We are one foul away from putting them in the bonus. Young, Reynolds forgot something. Reynolds got a pick, puts up the prayer, no good, Josh. And here they go. The game is over, and Highland survives at Barberton. Holy cow, what a finish! 47-46. Unbelievable. Unbelievable ending out here. Reynolds almost got the shot in. Young couldn't get the shot off. And the good guys survive another scare against the good old Barberton Magics. How about that? We can finally exhale, folks. 47-46, Highland has won. Going to 11-2 on the season. 9-0 in conference play. And we're just running away with the conference by now. Well, with their post-game interviews, there's just one major issue all the way up here. So we'll just say goodnight from Barberton. Not Granger, but Barberton. Everybody files for the exits after a doozy of a contest. I suppose I'll shut up as well. Tommy Maru, thank you for watching. Peace out. So long.